If you like the film, please let her know.
I understand that you are in a hurry to watch next movie, but I'm still here to, if you have some question about movie, to answer. Do you like the music in the movie? Do you like the story? Yeah. I don't know, if it's different from your movie aesthetic or not.
It's a great movie.
Thank you so much. Okay.
It
Well,
was like a poetry on screen.
yeah, that's it.
Very sensitive.
Thank you.
And even the camera was.
Sorry?
The cinematic treatment was excellent.
Yeah, well, thank you. We try to do our best.
The butterfly was absolutely beautiful, right from the beginning. And in the end, I was expecting the butterfly to come at the end. And it did come. And when the camera is panning in the beginning, and the butterfly is disappearing on the right side, and I said, oh my God, are they going to get it back? And it did come.
Okay.
And the beautiful thing is, when it came to ice, the shadow of the butterfly was frozen. And that was, for me, absolutely it. You know, right at the beginning of the movie, I said, wow, there's something fantastic happening
Thank
here.
you so much. I must say that the first clip, you know, it's about almost 10 minutes long.
Yes.
And it was prepared through the 2 days just to make it in a one clip, if you manage that. And then made in a 1 day. That's something very interesting.
But how do you get the butterfly?
Butterfly is actually animation, you know. We use sometimes these animation tricks. But somehow, when we speak, shall we put letters like names or just have it free? My suggestion was let this first clip be just with the butterfly in the nature. But somehow they decide to put even names in that one.
And in one scene, there was a blue butterfly, just briefly.
Yeah.
On the
Well,
rock.
I think it's director's idea with this.
And the other thing I liked very much was the grain. It's out of focus and it gets focused as it goes in layers.
Yeah, like
that sort
camera.
of made it live
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, it's made in one of the finest camera, Alexa, I don't know,
Yes.
Ari, and they try to really use the possibility with that camera.
And one thing more,
Yeah?
the stones falling down
Yes?
and then the ice also falling down.
Yeah, well,
And which gave the title to the film, you know, the death of the father and
the
the tragedy at the end was.
you know,
nice.
everything comes from heaven somehow,
Yes.
and probably even this, some kind of destruction and things which are not so nice sometimes, but it's that struggling, and somehow life is always winning over every death.
It's very
And a
little.
specific scene, you know, that raindrops, you know,
Yeah,
Slow motion.
all
Yeah.
his shoulders and
yeah, just okay, how it
Red
was
Rocks
taken. Mhm.
The raindrops become the ice.
very
First one.
romantic scene that was.
Do you want to know how this scene was taken?
Yes, please.
Actually, it was summer. It was absolutely no stormy weather. They had a military helicopter. They had tons of ice, and helicopter comes so close to the floor, ground, that they make this windy weather. And can you imagine that? And it was really made ice and raindrops. And it was shot in about also in I think 5 or 6 days. But it was very, very exciting shooting when the helicopter is doing and the cameraman is standing here, because nobody actually can resist this high blowing. And it was made like that.
And what I observed, you know, like in that scene also, very metaphorically you use the scenes, directors.
Yeah, well, a story about ice is a long history. It was one monodrama, because the person who is at the end of the movie, it's one very famous actor who is from ex-Yugoslavia, now from Serbia. And he played a lot of this monodrama. And now his daughter made a movie about that and tried to make her own poetry actually from this. But this monodrama was one how can I say, like epos, you know, about time when he was young, like contrast between village and city and this new time that's upcoming and tradition who is disappearing, and he's still young and try to do something against it. Yeah, the director's father is yes, Radush Vaic, yes.
Yeah, one more.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm instead of her because she really. Yeah, well, she's it's her first movie. I came in as producer because when woman made history, because I think that a woman has a special aesthetic in a movie, because it is not easy history, but she made it very, very poetic with the flower, with the picture, with timing. It's one easy film. For me, it's very it's not easy to explain. No, tell me short about your movie. Well, it's a love story, which is not exactly love story. He's traveling for life, but you know, it's not drama. Mama kills that guy and it's over. And well, it makes some another aesthetic. I think so. Something that you must just calm down and watch and pass through. But somehow life is over.
One more good thing we like about the movie is the frames each are beautiful. It's like a postcard. Each frame and the location, whatever.
It is Serbia.
Can you tell? Yeah, really.
It still looks like this.
Yeah, well, it's central Serbia. It's really Serbia is one beautiful land, exactly as India. Because when I came here, I watched in a tourist center a lot of incredible photos of India, and I said, well, does it exist on Earth? But well, Serbia is not so huge and not so different. But anyhow, the middle Serbia is full of flourish, a lot of fruits, green, and people live from by taking hand about ground to make daily bread. And I think also that every picture is actually carved by themselves.
The lead actress was fabulous.
Yeah.
The hot scenes were really hot and really enjoyed.
Oh.
We wish they were still
Okay, well, I'll tell him for next to do that. Well, yes.
Was the horse real or animation?
Animation, just which scene?
The horse.
Horse was real.
Okay,
Well,
when you can make a
just-
butterfly and animation, I thought maybe the horse.
No. Horse was real. Horse was real. Horse. Everything else is the real. Yeah. Well, sky when it comes, it must be made like when this stormy weather comes. It's also a little bit animation. But during the falling down of this stormy weather and the ice, it was real.
The clouds, were they animated slightly?
Yeah, clouds. That when
Because
stormy
when
weather
they
is
sat
coming.
on the mountain, they sat.
Yeah.
Very
It was
threateningly, yeah.
made because it was not easy to wait for that weather.
No.
But butterfly and just this beginning of that scene was somehow.
But still, you never felt like acting in the movie.
Well,
At least for
well, I'm actually an actress from Serbia. I work now in Sweden, but I do that as a producer. My movies are coming. I'm now just co-producer. I work with them because it's somehow family filmmaking. I'm part of one big TV series, which is actually talking about Second World War, Tito's appearance as a president, and it was 1941. And it's quite, Balkan was very central part of starting of the Second World War. Especially next year is to 2014, which is 100 years of First World War, but this is a series about Second World War, and I play there one of the main characters. We should see, probably it can come as a movie.
salutes to your creative way of thinking, originality in thinking,
Thank
and
you.
really presenting at different level.
Yeah, well, thank
Impressive
you.
range sequence.
Yes.
Totally impressive range.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much.
And the thunder, lightning. The sound was
Excellent
fabulous.
production.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
Do come
everybody.
every year.
We-
Do come.
Well-
Every year.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for such a warm, energetic,
it made it an interactive audience. Thank you very much. And thank you, Jelena Mila, as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Namaste.
You remember my invitation?